As the flash dims, Pyra is lying down on the grass. Pyra then wakes up, followed by standing up only to find himself on a hilltop, the sun in the sky, and the castle within the battleground in the distance. Only things look more peaceful than they did.
You've done well to make it to the third aisle.
Pyra turns to look back, ultimately seeing a giant crystal dragon statue. Confused, Pyra looks around for the source of the voice. Who said that?
Up here.
Pyra then looks up to see what appears to be a crystal dragon of unknown origin atop the crystal dragon statue. What kind of dragon are you? The crystal dragon then flies down to meet with Pyra.
The kind that comes from the stars. I'm Flashwing.
How am I here?
Call it a miracle of the Lost Isles. It means you've made it to the end of the second aisle.
What's been going on? That thing.
An interloper. An unknown one. This darkness has seeped into the Lost Isles. It seeks the same thing as you do.
Voices and people I've met so far keep going on about this hope.
That hope is a power none of us could have seen coming.
Us?
Don't think too much on it. I'm a traverser like you, but I'm traversing for a couple friends I plan on meeting up with in the far future.
Are they here?
No, they're sleeping at the moment, but when the time comes when they do awaken, I have to be there. I'm kind of using this place to make time go faster, but it's a maze. Beings like me aren't as lucky as you, so I could be searching for a long time. But until then, I'm tasked with aiding you on your quest.
So, where exactly do I go next?
Actually, where we go. I believe we were meant to meet so both of our journeys could reach their end. But first, we'll need to ask the wise spirit dragon.
The one from the legends? Where could he be? Flashwing then points directly at the giant crystal dragon statue. A giant statue has the wisdom of one of the most powerful dragons in history? Out of the blue, the dragon statue begins to move and looks down at Pyra, much to his shock.
What the?
I may be a giant statue, but I'm wiser than I appear. Okay, first a talking tree, now a talking statue. My story shall be for another time. If there will be time at all. Huh? What are you getting at? The interloper that has invaded the Lost Isles. It is traversing toward the final isle.
How much longer do we have until we get there?
Merely 2 more aisles. You both must hurry. The hope of the future is in your claws. Suddenly, the spirit dragon unleashes a humongous flash of light, engulfing the area. What?
Wait a minute!
As the flash dims, Pyra awakens to once again find himself on the battlefield he was lost in. Oh no, not again. Not here.
Flashwing! Where are you?
Pyra then looks on as dragons around him begin falling in battle, causing his innate fear to once again re-emerge. Just then, the vortex above unleashes a fearsome roar, causing a wave of red to flash through Pyra's pupils as he looks up toward the vortex. As the vortex dives downward, Pyra steps back, only for the vortex to land in front of him, and for a shadowy silhouette to emerge from the crater, instilling great fear within Pyra. Pyra then looks up as the silhouetted head of a black dragon emerges. Pyra then looks on in abject horror as he notices what appears to be a dragon identical to Pyra, almost lifeless and hanging from the black dragon's teeth. Suddenly, an unknown dragon swoops in and grabs Pyra, whisking him away from the battlefield. Just then, the the two traverse to a new area, a particular-looking mountain. After Pyra looks up, he recognizes the familiar dragon. Master Ignitus. Not now. We must get close. Close? Ignitus then places Pyra down at a nearby cliff top, followed by landing next to him. Master! Pyra's expression then changes to one of shock as he looks upon his master, now covered in deep scars. You must have questions. Ignitus then begins to shed tears as he looks at Pyra. I am ready to answer. Master, did the enemy do that to you? Yes. It was her, wasn't it? The Black Dragon. That is correct. Who is she? She is the successor to the Dark Armies, the enemy we were sent to fight. Successor? You mean she's the one who captured the munitions forge? Yes. After the fall of the Dark Master, she emerged immediately after, outside of our sight until the elders had shared the information. So then, is this her home? Yes, this is her home, the Well of Souls. So we're here to destroy her? No, we are here to destroy the Dragonator. Flashwing then approaches from the sky, finally reuniting with Pyra. To ensure that it never reaches Warfang. Flashwing, you are safe. You've met? Each traverser has their own time axis, basically meaning one can travel longer or shorter than another. So you can guess how long we've been traveling. So then, where's the successor? She is occupied on a mission of her own, but even I know it will never be permanent. We must strike before she is released and free to use the Dragonator. Pyra hesitates for a moment, but as Ignitus and Flashwing move forward, Pyra decides to follow behind. Meanwhile, within the Well of Souls, the Ape King Gull, voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, is looking out onto the horizon. Just then, another ape approaches Gull. King Gull! What is it? The terror of the skies. She's transported the last crystal. We're on to march on the Forgotten Isles for the final assault. What? It's by her orders, sir. If you don't believe me, ask the sorceress. Fool! We cannot leave, for the night of eternal darkness is nigh. But perhaps we can expose their fatigue from battle. Prepare the Dragonators. Yes, Jingle. As the ape soldier takes his leave, Gull looks up at the almost aligned celestial moons above in awe. Moments later, Pyra and Ignitus stealthily sneak into the Well of Souls, staying unseen by multiple ape warriors. Why sneak in? You can just blast these guys. We are too heavily outnumbered. A stealth approach is needed. You gotta admit, it's pretty weird. Pyra, Ignitus, and Flashwing continue on, sneaking into the castle. As they continue through the mountain, avoiding the soldiers, they then pass a certain room, which Pyra and Flashwing take notice of. Instantly forgetting about Ignitus, Pyra enters the room as Ignitus presses on, not noticing Pyra and Flashwing's absence. Pyra and Flashwing look on as they notice Gull's throne room, also known as his chamber. Pyra, we should be following Ignitus. What's wrong? There's something about this place. Yeah, it's evil, it's dark, and it's smelly. We should really get going. Not yet. There's someone calling me. Huh? As Pyra and Flashwing reach the center of the room, they look directly up at the celestial moons above. triggering lights to show within Pyra's pupils. Meanwhile, Ignitus arrives at what appears to be the base of the mountain, where the arsenal of the Dark Armies is kept. A Dragonator is seen within the underground armory.
There it is. Are you prepared to burn bright, Pyra? Pyra? Flashwing?
Ignitus looks back, only to finally notice the duo's absence.
Oh, children, what have you done?
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to check out our merch store, buy me a coffee page, and Amazon affiliate link linked in the description and pinned comment below, so you can help us expand the channel and give you guys higher quality content. Also, if you want to check out our original content, be sure to check out the playlists linked in the description below. With all that said and done, I'm JT Anime, and I'll check you guys later.